Making the Invisible Visible, Black Women 365 Days of the Year. Each day will spotlight a remarkable woman whose story has shaped Black, British or global diasporic history. Women whose achievements are too often overlooked. Through these daily short films, we create a living, breathing archive of leadership, creativity, resistance and legacy. Let's begin.
So my name is Dr. Lisa Amanda Palmer. I'm currently a senior visiting fellow at the University of Birmingham. My practice is really looking at the histories and cultures of African Caribbean people, particularly through Black feminism and through popular culture. My practice is shaped really by critical questions that come out of Black feminist theory, particularly questions around gender, sexuality, race, and how they can be applied to the everyday lives of our communities, our people's kind of cultural production, and thinking through what those ideas had to say at a particular moment during the 1970s when Lovers Rock was actually beginning to flourish. My work in the everyday at this current moment in time involves visiting a lot of archive. I'm currently working with the Stuart Hall Archive, and I'm spending my time particularly looking at the way Stuart Hall was engaging with questions around race and identity as it pertained to Rastafari during the 1970s. And I'm interested in how he's thinking about ideas of the colony society, as he uses that term, and thinking about how he's using that term to describe what was happening to Caribbean communities in the metropole, in the kind of cities of the UK, and then connecting that back to the Caribbean, particularly to Jamaica. I'm really interested in how diasporas were being formed at that time and what they say to us today about the way in which diasporas have changed quite dramatically and radically since that period. A moment that shifted for me was being the interim director of the Stephen Lawrence Research Centre. And I was leading a team and working with my team to develop a programme of activity and events in commemoration of Stephen's legacy at the 30th anniversary. That series and sequence of events was significant because the team was under a significant amount of pressure, but we were very determined to really put into practice a set of ethics about how we wanted to work with Stephen's archive, how we wanted to work with local communities, particularly in Leicester. The idea really is that in remembering Stephen Lawrence, who lost his life on the 22nd of April 1993 in a brutal racist attack, the legacy has been profound in terms of its social impact on the politics of race. And so for me, that incident has been pivotal to not only my understanding of the politics of race and racism, but also what we do in the aftermath of those tragedies. What is our community response? If you know me through my professional life, you'll probably know that I am very much influenced by the work of Bell Hooks. Bell Hooks is a Black feminist thinker, writer, intellectual. Her work on the practice of love and the politics of love have been really inspirational to me, both personally and intellectually. On a personal level, it helps me to kind of remain, I guess, hopeful about the way in which a politics of love can be part of our sort of radical dreaming or radical thinking and radical ambitions. And it also reminds me that we can think about love in its real complexity. Love is not just about romance. It's not just a heteronormative concept either. It's a concept that, if we allow it to, can be expansive and transformative in. My small wins, I guess, are opportunities to travel and explore the world beyond my immediate environment. One of the places that I love to visit is Jamaica. That's where my family are from. My first visit to Jamaica happened when I was 17, and it just completely opened up my whole imagination of what I could do, who I could be. And each time I visit, I kind of feel grounded in a kind of sense of self, a sense of like my identity. Things start to make sense.
Thank you for joining us for today's story. Making the Invisible Visible is our commitment to ensuring that Black women's histories and contributions are recognised, valued and kept in daily circulation. Across 2026, we will continue to share these powerful narratives, 365 days of impact, brilliance and inspiration. Stay connected, join the conversation and help us champion the women whose journeys continue to shape our world. I'm Paulette Brooks, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next story.